good evening. Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, you guys. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. I hope it is merry. Eric here from driverlineup.com, world's okayest steering wheel holder, as your host. Seriously, guys, I hope this evening and tomorrow is merry. Remember the reason for the season. Santa Claus is fun and all, but it ain't about Santa Claus. Don't forget the reason for the season. So we're chilling here in Florida, about to go get a Tropicana load. Yeah, I took a Tropicana load. I took a Tropicana load off of Load Choice. So rare for me, but as I've said many times, you guys, there's always rhyme to my reason for the loads that I take. I don't just take the best paying loads. There's reason for it all. And as everyone knows, there's flooding and snow and wind and everything pushing into the Northeast. So we wanted to go the other direction, and we needed to get a good chunk of revenue. And they ended up having a load going all the way to Washington, which we haven't been west of Denver for months. But going all the way to Washington, just south of Seattle, for just under $4,000. So it's not bad for a juice load, you know, especially considering that we came into Florida for $3 a mile. So to get, I think it's like $1.20 or something out of Florida on a juice load. Now they're heavy as hell, depending on what you get, but that's fine, man. It really works out for us. It works out for us to go that direction. You know, it's not an extremely tight load, so we can chill out tomorrow, which would be Christmas Day, a little bit in the evening. So worked out really well for us. Just a side note, loves. I love you guys. You're my favorite truck stop by far. But it's probably not a good idea, and this didn't offend me or bother me, but it's probably not a good idea to play the song "I'll Be Home for Christmas" in a truck stop on Christmas Eve. Just an observation. So here comes Jenna. She had to go get she eats flaming hot Cheetos when she's trying to kick off her day. And we both slept today. We had a good long sleep today because we dropped off this load in, I'm not sure what time we dropped it. Anyway, dropped it off this morning, and this load we had until midnight to pick it up. So we both slept. We showered today, slept today.
I love how you say we showered today like it's like some luxury.
Well, it's not, I mean,
it is kind of in some ways.
Yeah, but I mean, like, she showered the night before yesterday. You know, it's not like we don't shower often. It's just whenever you can chill out, especially on Christmas Eve, just chill out, get some rest, get showers. It's always good. This prime Peterbilt here, he's obviously going to get a load. But anyway, this load doesn't have to pick up until midnight. Actually, we have to pick it up at 11 because we just got a message that Tropicana is closing at 11 p.m. and they're going to be closed on Christmas Day, which we weren't going to wait that long anyway. But it's definitely well, shit, we better get over there and get that trailer out of there before they close. So we just had a phone call with Do It All.
Bestie.
Jenna's bestie. And just catching up with him. He was talking about bobtailing in that wind, you guys. Holy crap. That wind was crazy. We didn't have to deal with any of it. But that was crazy. Getting back to why I chose this load. So, yeah, it's like I said, it pays $1.20 a mile, so it gives almost $4,000. I know you're having fun down there. You're having fun down there. This is what she's having fun with. That's that squishing sound. Not Jenna, the dog.
What? Ew.
Jenna's not over there playing with a squishy dog ball. So anyway, it pays almost $4,000 to go up to Washington and gets us in the opposite direction. Now the trick is going to be to get past, that pass that goes between Chattanooga and Nashville. There may be some snow over there tomorrow. So my objective is to get through Atlanta and hopefully over that pass tonight. And then we should have relatively smooth sailing all the way out. Should. Now we gotta go all the way up to Montana and cross Idaho and go into Washington. So everything could change up there, but we've been able to run from these blizzards, these Midwest and Northeast blizzards, since we've been out on the road this particular trip. Remy, can you please just... She's just partying down there. She's literally laying on her side with her head on the floor, just chomping this ball.
She looks like
not sitting there partying with it.
She looks like a ham with the apple in its mouth.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that's our situation. Had a great chat with Do It All. What else happened today? Really nothing. Nothing happened today.
We picked up a trailer that was clean outside, clean inside, and full of fuel.
This is first of all, I went to if you go to a FedEx at 5:30, 6 a.m. on Christmas Eve,
pure
you should expect the most chaotic situation you will ever see. And it's funny because we were actually at a FedEx the week of Christmas in California last year, and it was chaos and crazy. But yeah, we were at this FedEx in Orlando this morning, and oh my god, like it was just chaos, and we couldn't find anywhere to park our trailer. They don't let you at this particular facility. You can't interact with anybody anymore, so you just text a number and say, hey, I'm here with this loaded trailer, and you don't even give them the bills. They just respond back and say, consider this our signature, here's the name of the signer, leave your trailer. If you're taking it empty, text us the phone number or text us the number. And you can ask them questions. They don't answer questions. So if you say, like, where do we take the trailer, there's no response, so it was just chaos. And finally Jenna found a yard dog, and he basically told her, you just dump that trailer wherever you can, anywhere, as long as it's not in front of a door. Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, he was like, you could drop it right there, like, because we had like pulled in this lane to ask him, and he was like, you could just drop it right there. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, you could just anywhere that like it's not blocking a door,
like in the middle of the road.
Like, it literally doesn't matter. So like the second that I unhooked that trailer, he rolled right up and took it and drove off with it somewhere. But it was crazy because like there was probably 2 or 3 rows that we couldn't even get to because other people had bonus parked their trailers.
People are just abandoning trailers everywhere. Like, the only way to navigate anywhere was to fit about 12 feet down aisle, of space down an aisle. But there was this, what are we in, a 215? Yes, 215 in it. 215 trailer in immaculate condition, clean on the outside.
Well, it's got some
some dings and scratches, but I mean clean and ready to rock, totally clean on the inside. In fact, we think someone probably brought this straight from a washout and a fuel stop to pick up a load, because it's full of fuel and it's washed out. So,
and clean outside. That never
and
happened.
Washed on the outside. So we were ready to rock.
So now it makes our truck look really dirty.
Like never, yeah, our truck is filthy. Our truck is absolutely filthy, and it just hasn't worked out to wash it. Of course, now with us going up to Washington, like if we tried to wash it now, we'd probably just get screwed on the way up to dropping up there in Washington. So Anyway, this week is rocking, you guys. This week is rocking. I'm gonna do a video after Christmas about those ups and downs and ebbs and flows, and how my stereo our stereo has a gremlin that controls it. About how, you can't let going to the shop get you down, and a lot of drivers do. A lot of drivers who've left Prime and then go bitch about leasing, they do that because they'll get into one of those dips, and then base the whole experience on that dip. So as you guys, if you subscribe to our channel for a while, you know that we've had some shop time. Just put it that way. A little bit. And we were just in the shop, of course, and it's like a week and a half ago, it seems. Is that right? Up in Michigan.
Oh yeah.
With our DF intake NOx sensor. Well, since leaving there, and I saw David H. He's having some struggles. To see a couple other Prime drivers having some struggles with freight. We've had an unbelievable, really, really, really good, strong 2 pay periods following that. This one right now is setting us up to, between the two of us, it's going to be really good. So, we're very fortunate on that front. But my point is that you can't base your experience on, well, I'm in the shop, screw this sucks, leasing sucks, doesn't work. You have to be able to be patient and let it iron itself out, and then it will. You have your ups and downs. Things will level out and they'll even out, and that's exactly what's happening. Now, we didn't ever really go in the hole anyway. It just kind of really worked out for us loads wise. But we had some small checks surrounding that shop visit. But anyway, I'm going to do a video about that the day after Christmas on how, when you get into those dips, it's so easy to just start basing your experience off of that. But if you can just ride those dips out, there's a mountain right up ahead, and that's kind of we're up there right now as far as revenue and stuff. So really good stuff. Anyway, nothing huge, you guys. I just wanted to check in with you. I know a lot of you are sitting at home. We are extremely grateful. We were just talking about it earlier, that just crazy that our videos are now being seen by 800 to 1,000. Even with the 2 videos ago, is 1,300 views. That's crazy. You imagine sitting in a room talking to 1,300 people. That's a lot of people watching your videos. The Prime truck next to us just opened a door, and it sounds like there's reggae or something just completely blasting out of the truck. Didn't it sound like that?
Or salsa.
Or salsa or something. It was bizarre.
And this particular Prime truck doesn't believe in telling other Prime people Merry Christmas either. Because I was like, hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And the guy didn't even turn around. He just
as he walked past the truck, Jenna rolls down the window and tells Prime driver Merry Christmas, and he didn't even acknowledge her. He's don't talk to me.
I'm like, okay. And I tried to wave. The worst part is I tried to wave at him too earlier because I had taken dog out, and I was like, oh well, maybe he didn't see me. And then when I'm like, Merry Christmas, and he doesn't say anything, I'm like, okay, well, he personally hates me apparently. It's personal at this point.
Now he's really trying to prove a point. I am not gonna let her make my life merry right now. It's just not gonna happen. All right, gang. Well, we gotta get rolling. We gotta go pick up this load, and then drive all night. That's our Christmas Eve, man. one thing I hate about Christmas week is that all of my talk shows, all my podcasts, it's all
Talk
worthless.
shows.
It's all worthless. Like talk radio, you know, all of it. It's just all worthless. Because everybody's out, you know, they're doing replays from earlier in the year. All the podcasts are doing like the best of the year. It's like, I've listened to all your shit. I don't need 10-second clips of everything I've already listened to.
You should tell him how you ruined my day with the beard oil.
Oh, yeah. Jenna, so I shaved my beard. Like, it's really
like,
down
trimmed
to...
it down. Like, you didn't shave it.
I didn't shave it, but it's like, it's gone. Well, and Jenna didn't realize that. And she goes and buys me this really fancy, I mean, this is good stuff, beard oil. In a nice glass bottle. I mean, this is expensive stuff. She didn't realize that when I came back earlier from the shower and climbed in bed, that I didn't have a beard. But the reason she got me this is I bought a bottle, which I couldn't end up using a few weeks when we were at the house a few weeks ago. And I was so excited about it. It's all like natural, you know, mineral oils and stuff. I get home, go to crack that thing open, and it's like hemp, you know.
It just smells like weed.
It wasn't CBD, but it had hemp in it and smelled like weed. And I'm like, I don't trust this shit. I don't care if there's no THC in it. There's no way I'm rubbing this into my face.
Yeah, you don't need your face to reek of pot.
I don't want to smell like it. I don't want to, you know, not that that would make you fail a drug test, but I don't care. Like it, you know, I don't want, like, it just sucked because I was so proud and happy of that stuff.
What was it? Everyman Jack?
Everyman Jack, which I use a lot of their other products. They're really good products. But anyway, so she went and got me this stuff as a little Christmas Eve present because I do use this stuff. Now a lot of you guys are fortunate. Your beards stay in control. Mine does not. Mine just literally flares out, you know, and does its own thing. So I got to use stuff like this. But of course, you know, anyway.
Yeah, so I was all excited. He's like, "What's that little bottle up on the dash?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, I put it up there to surprise you, but it's this fancy beard oil." And I'm like holding it all
It's
like
not
Vanna White. And then he's like, "You know I shaved my beard off, right?" And like, I'm like, "What? Like, you really just like..." And then the guy won't say Merry Christmas to me. I'm just sad over here. Nobody has the spirit of Christmas.
It's not just the world's okayest beard oil, guys. It's the best damn beard oil. And I'm just so bummed that I couldn't rub it into a beard. Because, I mean, if it's the best damn beard oil...
We'll just rub it into what used to be a beard and maybe it'll help it grow fast.
Yeah, maybe I'll look like a weirdo at Tropicana with my whole face glistening. Because there's no hair for it to soak into. I'll just have, like, orange stripes, you know. Alright, guys, we're way over, like 18 minutes. But, hey, it's seriously, thank you guys so much. We're like at 800, almost 850 subscribers. Crazy. We're at 6 months on YouTube right now. I think 120 days. So what a cool feeling to go out. You know, we don't feel like we're alone, that's for sure. On this Christmas Eve, we feel like we have friends, you know. And we just really appreciate it. We appreciate the support you guys show. We appreciate having a community and just being a part of it with you guys. So
yep. Merry Christmas, guys.
So Merry Christmas.
If you didn't already mention, go over to Do It All's page and smash that like button and help us rebuild Do It All's page, because he is one of the most entertaining people on YouTube and one of the best people we have ever known. So
yeah, and for those of you who followed him in the past, you already know.
Because he'll be back with another video when he's back with another video.
That's right. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Be safe. Make good decisions. Always drive, thrive. We'll talk to you soon.